I'm getting unloaded in Taft, California. I didn't get to film the untarping and the unstrapping. I was in a little bit of a rush just because I had people waiting on me, but I'm gonna get unloaded and then go find something else to do. These construction guys let me raid their cold water. That was pretty nice. Back out here to this truck stop. Got a couple minutes before I get my time back. And then we're gonna go down over the grapevine to my favorite place, Southern California, where dreams come true. And sometimes, I mean, that's true if your dreams are picking up coils in 100-degree weather. It's not necessarily my dream, but it might be somebody else's. This place has Arctic Blitz Gatorade. It's my favorite flavor. We're about to be going up over the grapevine here. Sometimes when I drive the grapevine, I think about this song called Hot Rod Lincoln. It was made popular by Commander Cody and his Lost Planet Airmen, but it was originally written by this fella named Charlie Ryan. And Charlie Ryan was inspired to write this song partially based off of a real race that he took in his souped-up Lincoln car. But the race that he made in his car didn't actually happen here on the grapevine. That's the way he wrote the song, but the race that, inspired the song actually occurred in Lewiston, Idaho, on the old Highway 95 hill up above town. If any of you have driven that up there, there's a real steep grade going down into Lewiston on Highway 95. And if you look down off to the south as you're going down that hill, you can kind of see the remnants of the old highway. You can drive it still. I wouldn't recommend it in a truck, but you can still drive down there. A lot more switchbacks, a little bit steeper in places. But yeah, that's interesting to me. Maybe it's not to you, but I also used to live a stone's throw from that hill, so I always find that kind of interesting. Rancho Cucamonga, California. I am getting coils. They are going to be on pallets, which is an actual dream come true. I've said it before, it's worth repeating. I've never tarped a load of coils and felt awesome about it. But I don't feel bad. Man, you guys would I know it's unbelievable. That's why I'm providing evidence, with the video and everything. But I did scale my load. And not only did I went and weighed my load. Like a gosh darn professional flatbedder. And then afterwards, you know what I did? I backed into a parking spot. And I did it all by myself without any vague hand signals from anybody else. I'm at the TA in Ontario. I'm going to go clean up and then hit the road. Is that better? Now I headed north on 15 here out of Ontario. I was thinking about how I used to live for just a couple of years when I was younger. We lived up in Lake Arrowhead. My dad was managing a big timber project up there, and it caught on fire. The old fire in October of 2003. We were evacuated for several weeks, as I recalled. We went to Barstow, California, and we lived in a Motel 6. And it was quite the time. Me and my siblings didn't seem to mind it too terribly much, but I think my parents were stressed out. But one super fond memory I have is we went to this thrift store in Barstow, and we found these very cool vintage, I think 1960s published hardcover Hardy Boys novels. And I read all of them. And then also at night, my dad would read us Zane Grey. Or I don't think it was multiple. I think it was one Zane Grey novel. that he read to us a little piece at a time over the course of like 3 weeks. It was a good time. Load check / Instagram break. Nice. The desert is beautiful. Williams, Arizona. It is the time of the fuel. I know I'm going to get grief. So in the past, I may or may not have made a huge stink about never going to Williams, Arizona Loves ever again to fuel. I once may or may not have even told one of my supervisors that I would pass up Williams, Arizona and allow the truck to run out of fuel, and then called 19-year-old Timmy to have him come from the Williams, Arizona Loves to my location to give me fuel before I would enter their fuel islands ever again. And here I am eating my words and just fueling there when I was asked to like an adult. The only thing I have to say about the rest of this drive for the night is that the road is fine. I mean, it's fine. It works. It's functional. It allows me to still get this freight to Pennsylvania or wherever I'm going. But this road is rough. Flagstaff, Arizona. Do you want to see how I did it? I love doing this map part at the end of my videos, but I'm going to tell you guys right now, it's harder than it looks. There's like glare and you got to try to be in frame in these kind of things. And it's just, you know, it's not easy being a gosh darn professional flatbedding influencer person on the internet. I'm not looking for sympathy or anything. I'm just saying it's a harder job than you might realize. Stay tuned for tomorrow's episode of First World Problems. Thank you.